Good morning, Ashburton Tiki Star staff and students. Welcome to Friday, October the 15th, 2021. Let's kick off our morning show broadcast here. All right, as we always do, we start our day by standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated, and as we do sit down, we sit with our backs straight up. We stretch out all those muscles. We get ready to do our TQ star breathing. In on the green, out on the red. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. It's a long one. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Oh, thank you, TQ Star. Oh, what a great way to start each and every day. I am so calm and so relaxed right now. Oh, today is National Grouch Day. Hopefully that TQ Star breathing helped us to not feel like such a grouch, but it has been a long week. October the 15th is actually a day that we do celebrate being a grouch, because sometimes it's okay to not feel happy. It's okay to feel upset. It's okay to feel like, well, this guy. Yeah, it's actually today is National Grouch Day, and it was started in honor of Oscar the Grouch. Now, Oscar is lovable. He's one of our favorite characters, but he teaches us that sometimes it's okay to not feel good. And when we do, we always want to talk to someone about it. So if you feel like a grouch today or any day, make sure that you talk to someone about it. You express your feelings. So you talk to them and you talk about how maybe you can feel a little bit better. But remember, it's okay to not always be like, whoa, super excited. It's part of being human. You can be a grouch. All right. Speaking of being a grouch, we don't have pizza today. Aww. Maybe some of you might feel grouchy about that. So as we've talked about before, we've got some weird things going on in the world with shipping bottlenecks and trucks and stuff. So the pizza did not arrive, but we have some great choices for you today for lunch. First choice is the barbecue beef rib sandwich. There's the potato crisp fish on a bun sandwich, also a great choice. And then there's the hummus with scoops and string cheese. I honestly would have a hard time picking between any of the three of these because I do like all of them. So those are your lunch choices for today. All right, Miss Lang, are you with us somewhere in cyberspace? There she is.
I'm here.
All right, what do you have for us today? For this is our last official day of Hispanic Heritage Month, but we do know that the celebration of Hispanic heritage should continue all throughout the year. So who are you sending us away with?
That's correct. So for today, for our last day, I wanted to highlight Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She was actually born and raised in New York, but her family was from Puerto Rico. She was the youngest woman ever elected to Congress in 2018, she's a politician, activist, representing New York's 14th congressional district. And I was reading a little bit about her. She's been very active in setting goals to push forward the Green New Deal, which is a plan for climate change, reducing carbon emissions, and so forth, which is so important right now to our world. So I just want to highlight her. And I also want to thank you for letting me hop on in the mornings and share a little bit about Hispanic Heritage Month with everyone. I hope that we're all just more aware of our Hispanic influence in our country, and maybe if I've inspired someone to learn a little bit more about someone or something.
So first of all, I want to say thank you to you. That obviously you and Miss Walker handled all the hard work. All I did was do the on-air like handover. So more than happy to do that. But I do think, that although today is October the 15th, the technical calendar date, maybe we should talk about how we can do this throughout the year, maybe on a weekly basis or in some way continue this. Because I've felt very informed, and I know that the students have too.
Great, absolutely. We can definitely do that.
All right, Mrs. Walker can add it to her long list of things to
That's
do.
right.
We'll catch up with her.
All right.
All right. Speaking of October, it continues to be LGBTQ History Month. So we celebrate our LGBTQ history maker for the day, and that is Alicia Garza. She considers herself a queer social justice activist, and she was one of the co-founders of the Black Lives Matter movement in early 2013. So we celebrate Alicia Garza for many reasons today, as we continue to honor our LGBTQ history makers during the month of October. All right, we've got our author visit coming up. Again, calendar holds have been sent. That makes it official in my book. But fun fact, Sadia Faruqi loves to eat cheeseburgers and pizza. What do you love to eat? Well, unfortunately, she might be a grouch today if she was a student in Ashburton because we're out of pizza. But we've got 3 other great choices for lunch. I'm sure Ms. Faruqi would love any one of those choices. So looking forward to the author visit coming up. Students, you'll soon get information about ordering. All right. Just a quick announcement. This is for teachers. You can disregard the earlier announcement about holding attendance. Please do take your attendance as normal today. At this point, all of our buses have arrived. The car loop and the walkers doors have been closed. So it looks like the traffic was in our favor today. All right, students, we got some birthdays to announce. So these students can come on down to the media center at the conclusion of announcements. They are Laith in Ms. Garber's class, Drew in Mrs. Brenner's class, and Mimi in Mrs. Burton's class. You 3, happy birthday to you today. Come on down at the end of announcements to get your birthday book. Isa, too, is celebrating her birthday tomorrow. That's for Mrs. Walney's class. And Kaspars, Edwards, and Evan are celebrating birthdays on Sunday. So, Evan, I think your brother had some artwork here on the announcements to start off. So thank you to Patrick. I hope you maybe make a nice card for Evan for his birthday. But Mrs. Fox, you can send Evan up along with all of the other students on this list at the conclusion of announcements to get their birthday books. All right, we've got some North Star students to celebrate highlights today. Izzy Walcott from Miss Horowitz's class. And this one comes from Miss Oldham, one of our amazing ESOL teachers. Miss Oldham writes, "Thank you for always wishing me well and saying, have a great afternoon. When I leave your classroom, it really brightens my day." Look at that, Izzy. You're making a big impact on Miss Oldham. Thank you for being so respectful and welcoming to Miss Oldham. We've got Ariana Simbro from Miss Prygel's 2nd grade class. And this one actually comes from Mrs. Cope. Mrs. Cope writes that Ariana was helping another student who speaks another language during lunch and recess. Like an ambassador. So thank you for being so welcoming, Ariana, to the student that you were working with. This one is for Ian Cho. This comes from Miss Sandler. Ian is in Mrs. Gilman's class, and Mrs. Sandler writes, "When a classmate's Chromebook died during an online assessment, Ian immediately offered to get his charger from his backpack. He saved the day." Thank you, Ian. And this last one is for Ayan Patel in Mrs. Fox's class. Ayan is always ready to learn and is always willing to help any friend. He is such a great role model, and that is exactly what our North Star students are. So Izzy, Ariana, Ian, and Ayan, please come down to the office right after announcements to have your picture taken and added to the wall of North Star students. All right, we've got some great role models. We pledged today our TQ Star Pledge on how we are going to be top quality stars. And here we go. I pledge to be a top quality star who strives to reach my goals by taking responsibility, acting safely, and respecting myself and others. We hope everyone has a fantastic day of learning here at Ashburton, home of the TQ Stars.